guys, how are we going? Look, I'm heading across to Diesel Tune Australia in Dandenong today. They're also the horsepower factory. And I'm going to show you just what's involved in one of DTA's flash tunes. And today, we've got a 70 series V8 Landcruiser coming in. So I'm going to be very interested to see what sort of results we get from that. Because I know, after DTA tuned my patrol, the results we got from this are absolutely staggering. So, let's see what we get out of the 70 series later on today. Well, Marty, now we've got the 79 series sitting now on the dyno ready to go for the tune. Yep. Can you just explain some of the pieces you've added to it before we get started?
Okay, so we've put a exhaust analyzer in the tailpipe so that we can see what the exhaust gases are that's coming in the back, so we can see how friction or lean the car's running. I put a fan on top of the intercooler to simulate best we can airflow, because when you're driving along it's got a scoop in the bonnet, scoops air through the intercooler to keep it nice and cool. So what we do is put a fan on the intercooler to try and simulate the best we can. And I've put a map sensor hose on so I can register boost pressure.
Yeah, right. And what's the big box at the front here?
That's another fan at the front just to get some airflow over the car through the radiator and sort of under the car to keep the exhaust cool and stuff like that too.
To sort of simulate while it's on the road sort of thing?
To the best we can. Yeah, that's right, yeah.
Right, that's all good.
Yes.
So we get into the tune, eh?
We're about to skip. Okay, we've just done a before run, and this curve here is the power curve. As you can see, it made a peak power of 112 kilowatts, and the torque curve, this is the torque curve, which is very flat and standard for one of these 70 series.
So where do you go from here now with the tune?
Okay, so now what we'll do is we'll begin our tuning process and put my base file in to start with, and we will see what the air-fuel ratio does and what the boost does, and then adjust the tune from there to get to what I believe is a good, safe and optimum tune.
No worries. Look forward to see what we get.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, so what we're doing here is actually modifying the file that come out of the car. In this we can adjust fuel pressure, boost pressure, how much fuel we want to inject, everything necessary that drives the engine to get the optimum safe power that we can out of it. So I just want to make some changes to this now and we'll flush it in to see how we go.
We've seen a pretty significant increase since you started. Yep. This is the starting figures.
Yes, this is where we started. Then we put my base file in, which took us up to that. Big torque increase and an okay sort of peak power increase. Yep. But I could see that there was more in this car and that I could safely give it more. So we've given it another run with some more fuel in it. And we've now got 140 kilowatts.
Yeah. That's a fair increase, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. These things are massively under-tuned from the factory and love a good tune-up. So it's still a very safe file. Okay, it's something I'd happily let this guy go and tow his caravan down the road.
Before you mentioned about it, you've tuned it in safe levels. Yep. So what is actually safe levels, and where do you how do you know where to stop and start?
Okay, we've done a lot of testing and development with lots of different cars, but especially these 70 series. The way to make them land is to put more boost into them. Okay, so we increase the boost from the factory level of around 12 pound up to around 18 to 20 pound, and that will make the car run a lot leaner. And then we put the fuel back in to bring it back down into richer than what it was from the factory, but nowhere near where we would classify it being as unsafe. I would want, if it was my car, this is where I'd have it.
So he's going to be one very happy customer. He's certainly going to notice some differences, that's for sure, in the power increase.
You notice a huge difference. You drive the thing standard and you think, how can they release this car like this? But when after you tune them up, they go, this is how it should come from the factory.
Unreal.
Yeah.
That's a great result.
It
Good on
is.
you, Marty. Greatly appreciate your time.
No worries.
Thanks very much.
See you.
Good on you, mate. Thank you. Well, there you go, guys. You've seen some significant changes to this V8 70 Series Cruiser after the tune's been applied, and all within safe working limits, and that is really, really important. So if you'd like to find out more how Diesel Tune Australia can improve the performance of your common rail diesel motor, jump on their website and see where your nearest DTA outlet is around Australia. In the meantime, I'll catch you guys out in the bush someday.